Ferrari, you probably think of beautiful weather, a long, twisty road, or a racetrack. You don't think of this. But Ferrari has created an exclusive driving school just 10 miles outside of Steamboat Springs, Colorado, that pairs Ferraris with weather more suited for skiing. When people think of Ferraris, they don't think of driving it in, someplace like Steamboat Springs, Colorado, on ice, no less. So what in the world? I mean, why here? Why learning to drive this car on ice in particular?
This Ferrari is very special. 651 horsepower. It has the comfort, but it also has the power. You bring it out to snow and ice, it may not make sense to many people, but the car also has a four-wheel drive system that's pretty incredible. It's Ferrari's patented way of getting the car moving through snow and ice. And so we're out here in this beautiful terrain, teaching people what to do with their cars.
Threshold braking is like an art.
And there's a lot to learn.
When you're on the brakes in one corner and you know where you want to put the car, best thing to do is be eyes up and looking for the next corner.
You begin the track day with a classroom session where an instructor explains everything from track etiquette to how the unique four-wheel drive system works on the Ferrari FF. Soon after, you put your classroom training to the test on the snow and ice track just outside that warm yurt.
First up, a few laps around a slippery, ever-changing track. With each turn, the car itself changes the surface. While it doesn't look terribly fast, in these conditions, on all-weather tires, 20 miles an hour is about as fast as you can go and avoid going sliding out of a corner sideways, or, in Peter's case, sliding into a snowbank.
Yes, it's true, I did put the $300,000 Ferrari into a snowbank, but at least it was the right snowbank. It was soft and there was no damage to the car. The exercises on the track were much harder than I'd expected. The FF transfers only 20% of its power at most to the front wheels. But it performed surprisingly well, and I learned a thing or two about what not to do in a rear-wheel biased car. But the fun part came later when the instructor got behind the wheel, turned off the traction control, and sent the car sideways through corners we'd gone through moments before at less than half this speed. This is what a Ferrari can do on snow and ice in the right hands.
It's all in a day's work, for a price, of course. Ferrari's Corsa Pilota on Ice program only happens twice a year and costs $11,000 per person for a 2-day trip. The cost includes 2 nights at a luxury hotel in Aspen, a number of exclusive luxury dinners and events, a rally drive, and a private flight to Steamboat. And what do you hope that participants take away from this experience?
I don't think they've really, in one day you can't reach the total limit of this car, of course. They feel the safety. They hear the roar of the engine and the beauty of the car. It's a Ferrari. So.